Aquarians, things are looking very good. You are moving, you are shaking, you are getting the coins, you are stepping into a mastery position, and it's all going to happen very soon. Welcome to your Pisces season Horoscope. Aquarius, I trust that you had a beautiful birthday. I was getting these downloads even before I picked up the deck, but some of you know that certain relationships are not cutting it anymore. These people are not showing up, they're not staying true to their words, and they're just not aligned. This could be friends, colleagues, clients, even family members, lovers perhaps. I think with all the air energy that we experienced during Aquarius season, especially around that Aquarius new moon, I want you to remember what downloads were coming in or what intuitive hits were coming in, because it was very rare to have that many planets in Aquarius at once. And we also had Mercury retrograde during that time. So just be able to reflect and see what comes through. But I think you all know that you're stepping into so much power right now, given that Jupiter is going to be in Aquarius for most of 2021. So you don't want to let this slip through your fingers, and you don't want to be around low frequency people that are just not in alignment. Know your worth and don't apologize for it. Very first card, one of my favorites, the King of Pentacles. This card did not come through for any of the other signs, so you are getting the coins. Aquarius, this is your time to get your worth. Also, if you're wanting to release something right now, especially given that Pisces energy is also very mystical, spiritual, if you're wanting to put forth a product or something that you know is going to be very well received, this is kind of the green light. I would also note what's going to be coming through for you around that Virgo full moon, February 27th. If you have something that can help with people's health, that's really going to resonate, because of course, Virgo, purification, helping with the body, the digestive system, certain things around there. And also, I feel like a lot of you are going to be stepping into even more of a leadership or power position, because the King of Pentacles is next to the Justice Arcana. And so maybe some of you are also working with Libras, given that the Justice card is the major arcana for Libras. But either way, this is also a great time too to think of, where do you want to be kind of in 6 months' time? Because in 6 months, we're just going to be finishing up. We're going to be at Virgo season, but then after Virgo is Libra. So in 6 months from now, where do you want to be, and how much money you're going to be making? What are these opportunities that you're drawing in? And even since you just had your solar return, this is a good time, if you haven't done so yet, to kind of make those year goals, 3, 6, 12 months, if you're into that kind of thing, to allow these blessings to come in that much faster. Another image that was coming through is just driving in a Corvette, top down, living your best life. So I think that some of you might also be traveling, moving, shaking, wanting to relocate. And I think that some of you also are wanting to buy property in the near future. And I think that with this excess of coins, this is going to make that much more probable. So lots of blessings. And I think that was also a big reason why the channeled message was just to let go of these either outdated or stagnant or unaligned energies, because you are going to be coming into a lot of power. Also, the Four of Wands talking about family and expansion. So some of you are thinking of conceiving or just expanding your family, or setting up your own family in a much better way, whether that's helping out financially, emotionally, or both. You are going to have a lot on your plate, so you're not going to have time or the energy to deal with others who are not at your level. There's that one clip of Naomi Campbell. She's like, "You're not on my level. You'll never be on my level." I think it was from The Face. It was like a modeling reality TV show. That's a vibe. And not to get your ego involved, but you're leveling up. And certain people are just not putting in the work. So you can kindly and gently release them and move forward gracefully and with coins in your pocket. So let's see what else is coming through for Aquarians. What else do Aquarians need to know? Mm-hmm. 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 Ten of Pentacles. With the Six of Pentacles, something that was coming through, Aquarians, that if you're wanting to invest in certain things, so real estate, stocks, your business, other avenues, I do think that this will be very beneficial. The image that I was getting was literally you in a garden planting certain seeds. So this is just setting you up for foundation, especially with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles together. This screams legacy, and what you're doing is bigger than just yourself. You're really setting yourself up for the generations to come. So this makes even that much more sense with that King of Pentacles and the Justice. You are stepping into that much more power and leadership because you're not just saving money for the next year. You're really producing a lot of energy to bring forth a lot and to help a lot of people. With this Six of Pentacles, you're going to be serving a lot. And so it's interesting that you have kind of both of these Libran-esque energies. You have Justice and the Six of Pentacles. So balancing your time, balancing your energy, your resources, your finances, all of these, just making sure that as we're now coming out of that Mercury retrograde into this post-shadow period, you're really addressing everything. And of course, tax season is here, just making sure what worked, what didn't work, how can you recalibrate, and making sure that everything is very structured and stable so that moving forward for the rest of this year, the next 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever you want to set as this timeline, that you have the proper foundation now. Also, too, with these two cards combined, it's also looking at the team of people that you have around you, whether that's accountants, lawyers, assistants, PR team, whatever that means for you, to help continually allowing you to grow that much easier. So just addressing those images. We also have the Three of Wands. So like I said before, I do think that some of you are traveling or moving or wanting to do those things very shortly. So I think once you get the green light, you're going to go. And I do personally think that come Aries season, there's going to be some energy shifting that's going to be more favorable for the collective. So with the Three of Wands, that's just getting that much more clear on what it is you're wanting, because you have a general idea of certain goals or certain ideals. This is just the permission now to get that much more specific so that you can just welcome this all in. I think now that you have the resources, you have the confidence, this is just solidifying that vision, saying yes please, and welcoming it in. I'm going to pull two more cards with this Three of Wands, specifically to see what it is you can get clear on, Aquarius. Two more cards. Are we surprised? No. The Chariot and the King of Swords. So yeah, things are going to be moving very quickly. Travel is imminent. Maybe interacting with a Cancer, of course, because the Chariot represents Cancerian energy. But King of Swords, like, this is an Aquarian card if I ever saw one. That's just being extremely intelligent, business savvy, having that power, having that influence. So this can also be international appeal, honestly, with all three of these cards. So using technology, using your wisdom, your intelligence, your spirituality to reach a broader audience. And I think maybe that was where that kind of that Corvette was coming into play, of just going from city to city, traveling, inspiring others. And so don't limit yourself, Aquarians. Really go big right now. And so maybe you thought, oh, I want this dollar amount, or having this many followers, or having this kind of status. Go bigger. Go bigger if you feel called, but I don't want you to cap yourself or limit and being like, oh, well, that's going to take at least 5 years. It could take 5 years, or it could happen in 6 months. Truly, like, I do want you to mark down Libra season and maybe set some goals specifically for Libra season and just watch those come through. Because again, there's not one bad card in this entire spread. And I don't think that happened for anyone else. Maybe Pisces, they had a good reading as well overall. But you have a lot to look forward to. So I just want to make sure that you're not limiting yourself, because there's going to be a lot of expansion. Again, if anything, just make sure that the balance is there. because you had the Justice and the Six of Pentacles. So that's my reading for you, my beautiful Aquarius angels. If you want to go into this further and want to book a one-on-one, you can head to my website. All my availability and my booking is there. Or if you have any questions, you can DM me. If this reading really resonated and you want to say thank you, all tips and donations are always appreciated. The link to my PayPal is in my bio. And please tag a fellow Aquarian that could also benefit from this message. Thank you again for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy these blessings.